Pennsylvania laws relate to firearms. So they're nice people worth $2 billion. They have these gun laws. You're allowed to own a gun. You're getting smart with me. Couldn't read and write, so you're unruly. Couldn't read and write because you have food to sit there read and write. Then the gun laws. You're allowed to own a gun. It's important to be George Washington to people, right? You just come over here and destroy America, being some Marines pissing me off, huh? Short title of chapter. George Washington was supposed to be important. Attacking me about trying to learn my English. A definition. So nice people mouthing off to me. George Washington's gun was worth $2 million. You're mouthing off to us and you're trying to destroy America. Some Ukrainians and the Marines, huh? So powers and duties of County Probation Officers Firearm Education and Training Commission. The powers and duties of the County Probation Officers Firearm Education and Training Commission shall be as follows. So you couldn't read and write, you disrupt their rule, they changed their gun laws. To develop, establish, and administer the minimum courses of study and training, competency standards for firearm training and county probation officers, including an initial curriculum, at least 40 hours, including the firing and qualification course. So this is serious work to study use of firearm. 40 hours is like a week's full of work. So study how to use this and not kill people. You want to go Turlough, assist people, assault or battery, then leave them homeless, they can't get help. Because you're a Spanish donkey, torture people. That's why they own guns. To revoke an officer's certification for failing to comply with education and training requirements to establish. It's a lot of work to be owning a gun. You're allowed to own one. So they're dealing guns because it's a job, you're allowed to. People do not just set the place on fire. You just want your job mouthing off to me, attacking people, getting assist. So they could have just set the place on fire, but they did it, but you're mouthing off to me because you like to. Your job is to give people assist they can't treat. So you're going to assault or batter people, attack them, Spanish donkey them. Then you're going to blame me. Then you're going to sit there and have people assist in your assault and battery, your Spanish donkey and your torture and then just set the place on fire. So you want to keep being Spanish donkeys to people mouthing off to me? Yeah? Spanish donkeys, people don't give a shit. You can't read and write. It takes a lot of calories to read and write to be a Spanish donkey to people. To establish the minimum qualifications for instructors to approve or revoke the approval of any instructor to develop the requirement for continued certification. Yeah, it's a job. Continue studying guns because it's a job. They study it because it's a job. And then you want to be Spanish donkeys doing rape and sex abuse. To promote the most efficient economical program for training by utilizing existing facilities. Programs and qualified for, it's a job where guns are like a job where they regulate them, have jobs and certifications. That's why you're like these Spanish donkeys torturing me. That's all you talk about. You can't read and write, you sit there being a Spanish donkey. So you couldn't read and write, all you do is be a Spanish donkey to me on national television. To consult and cooperate at universities, colleges, community colleges, and institutes for the development of specialized courses for county probation and parole officers. To consult and cooperate with the departments and agencies. This is a gun. It's a job. Your job is to be Spanish donkeys to people. That's your job. To visit and inspect approval schools at least once every 2 years. Your job is to be a Spanish donkey, and they're blaming they can't read and write. It's a job where they regulate guns because it's a job because they want 10 kids and kill people. To consider granting, you said you're like the Marines trying to destroy America with Ukrainian war criminals saying they're evil. I have to pay for your assault or battery, your sis. That's a job where they could legally own it, training and certification. Their job would be a guns dealer. They sit there, go off to war because they're nice people. To maintain certification, other records as necessary. It's a job to own a gun. It's a job where you don't just sit there and do stuff. It's like the arms dealing for George Washington. You said the Marines want to destroy America, the Ukrainian war criminals. Had me surrounded by Ukrainian war criminals and Nazis. You said the Marines want to destroy America. So $2 billion to rob and steal people in Mount all be Spanish donkeys with the Marines. Marines be Spanish donkeys and say stuff to me some more. Bring in like Ukrainian war criminals and Nazi doctors to torture me. Somebody destroy America because they can read and write. A bunch of nice, classy acts.